Happy Halloween, everybody. That's right, today is the 31st of October. It is Halloween. I dressed up for the occasion. Guess what I am? Come on, guess what I am? I'm a chipmunk. Get it? Chipmunk. No, this is my butler, Jeeves. He's dressed as, I don't know, Little Orphan Annie. But this is our special Halloween edition of the Friday Funnies, complete with spooky lighting, because I didn't know how to fix it. Anyhow, today is Halloween. It's a time to be frightened. It's a time to be scared. It's a time to be generally creeped out. Actually, it sounds pretty much like the rest of the campaign season to me. But today is when costumed goblins will come to your door looking for free handouts of candy. This is known as a redistribution of confections. On Sunday, we change our clocks back. That's right, it's the end of daylight savings time, so we all have to turn our clocks back 1 hour. This is known as a redistribution of time. Both of them work about as well as a redistribution of wealth. Here then is a redistribution of this week's top news stories. It's amazing, though, that the prices in the grocery store and the supermarket are just skyrocketing, but it's amazing what people will find to do with their food. Take, for instance, the case of a Lakewood, Colorado couple. They were going through a Del Taco drive-thru to get some tacos to take home. They picked up their order and they drove away with their tacos and a bag of marijuana. Actually, they did not order the pot pie. It was really intended for the car behind them, who was a friend of Dennis Clermont, the cashier at the place. The couple didn't even know what they had until they got home. The husband ate his taco and said, that was good. I'm going back for 10 more. In McAllen, Texas, a woman was crossing the border from Mexico into the United States, and she declared some soiled diapers to a customs official. In reality, the diapers were not soiled at all, but they contained contraband chorizo sausage. Now, at first, the officers didn't know what to make about the soiled diapers until they saw the woman reach into one, take out a sausage, and take a bite of it. Then they arrested her, after they threw up a little bit in their mouths. All right, if you have to go to Tokyo, you got to know where to go. What do I mean by that? Well, a panel in Japan said this week that if an earthquake of a 7.2 magnitude were to hit Tokyo, 5 million people would be homeless and 810,000 of them would not even have access to a toilet. That's right, apparently there is a toilet deficit in Japan, and in this case, 1 million, almost a million people would not have a pot to poop in. Well, I certainly hope that they correct this problem, but let me just say that if I were ever in an earthquake of a 7.2 magnitude, I think I'd just be going to the toilet in my pants. You know, we often wonder how stereotypes start and how they continue. Well, in Morrisville, New York this week, a Morrisville State University police officer was arrested for stealing pastries. Yeah, that's right. Every morning he would stop into the Valero Nice and Easy convenience store to get a free cup of coffee because they offered free coffee to all uniformed police officers. So while he was getting his coffee, he would also grab a couple of pastries and stick them in his coat. The pastries were not free. He did this 17 times, and it was all caught on surveillance video. When they asked the officer why he stole the pastries, he said, well, they was all out of donuts. Finally, in Brazil, the country that gave us the Brazilian wax, they have now come up with a website for the nation's professional prostitutes. That's right, they have a government website telling them how to be better hookers by doing things like performing fantasies and offering specialties to boost their bottom line. Sounds a lot like presidential campaign promises to me, and in either case, it's going to have the same effect. Somebody's going to get screwed. Hey, don't let it be you. Remember to vote on Tuesday. Vote! If you still don't know who to vote for, call me, and I'll tell you. In the meantime, have a good Halloween. See you next week.